Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make gym furniture. Now I'm sorry if there's any lag. I'm going to look for some recorders this week. I just want to try and get this tutorial done with. So the last tutorial I made was this tree house. I really could have improved it, added some more branches, maybe some more layers, but I'm not really that kind of builder. I don't think ahead a lot, so what was a basic tree house I did. Teach you guys how to make some weights, a punching bag, a treadmill, probably a rowing machine of some kind, one of them bicycle things, I'm not sure what they're called, basically where you pedal and on them. I'm not sure if I can do that, but I'll try. So the first thing is a weight. It's pretty easy. First you have to just kind of create a wheel shape, so you need 1/1 times 1 wedge and a teeny floor. And sorry if it's really laggy. Hopefully you can see the blueprints and it isn't that bad since they're not moving a lot, but I'm definitely gonna have to try and find a better recorder, so if you guys have any suggestions please say. Okay, so first what you need to do is you need to place teeny floors in a cross shape, so you need to place 3 teeny floors going up and then 2 alongside in middle teeny floor, and then after that you need to place 4 teeny wedges in a round shape like that. So place them at each corner of the cross place so it makes a round shape, and then once you've done that you can measure out a distance that you want your weight to be. So mine is a distance of a post, so 4 units. So like that, minus 4 units, and then or you could do 6 units, 5 units. I would recommend either 5 or 4 units to do this. And for this you can also do the same thing on the other side, replicate that design and do 3 sorry for the blueprint things in the way, it is annoying rotating them stupid wedges. Do 3 teeny floors going up again, and 2 teeny floors at the side of the middle one, and then do wedges going around the corners of the teeny floors in the right direction to create a circle shape. And then once you've done that, fill it in with brown or whitewood or something, and then I'll show you guys what to do next. Okay, so once you've filled that in, what you need to do now is go and get a wire, and then try and connect it in the middle, so about there. I would probably do this with a neon wire instead of a normal wire, but that doesn't really matter. And then after you've done that, try and also connect it in the middle on the other side, like so. And that should be like a weight. I definitely recommend trying to get really centered as well, and also using a neon wire for this, but this is basically a simple weight that you could use for a gym or something. So this thing I'm going to show you guys how to build is a punching bag. Okay, so for a punching bag, if you want to make it on a wall, I'm gonna build this little stand thing for it, so I can hang it from the ceiling or whatever, but for this you need to put 3 teeny tiles going across the wall like so. You can see from there, any height or whatever, and then up here do 3 teeny floors going along like that in the middle of the first teeny floor. Yes, I know it kind of looks weird, but you know, who cares. And then where there's the second teeny floor, go and get a wedge, and then place a wedge downwards so it kind of goes down like that, so it's at a right angle, and then place another wedge going downwards so it meets the wall like so. And then in between them gaps put another wedge there so it kind of holds it up, and that will be the stand for your wall. And if you want, this is what the this is on the picture I'm looking at, but there's like a teeny tile there that you could put. But it kind of looks weird because it's like not connected properly, so I'm just gonna leave mine. But if you want it to look more authentic, then go ahead and do that. And then once you've done that, fill that in with brown wood or white wood, I think. And then I'll show you guys how to make like the punching bag and how to hang it from here or something. Okay, so what you need to do next is actually place another teeny floor onto the end of the 3 teeny floors there, because I kind of messed it up. If I would have done it to 3 teeny floors, I think the punching bag would have gone to the wall and that would have looked kind of weird. I think it makes more sense to do it 4 teeny floors out. The punching bag kind of has more air to move around, even though it's not a animate object. If you want to, you could also like budge these up and add another wedge onto there, but I think that looks fine either way. Anyway, for the next bit, what you need to do is place 2 teeny tiles going down like that. And this will be the gap where the punching bag is, so you can hang it up with wires and such what. And then go and get a post blueprint, like so. And I basically, wow, just place it, wow, that is so bad. Whenever I turn it's, you can do that because you need to place a post there, but I would place a post in the middle first, and that will be like the end of the punching bag and where the wires start, so you can lift it up. And then place 4 posts around the middle post, so you can place wedges in between them, like this. And then go and get 2 teeny floors like so, and then place them in the middle where the post is, going down like so. And then once you've done that, do the same thing with the post and place teeny floors in a cross-like pattern, like so, in between here as well, like that. Easy peasy. There. Okay, so that should be the basics, and then I would delete these 2 TD floors at the top, not the post obviously, and that should be the basic shape of the punching bag. You're also going to have to add some wedges, so go to wedges, and for the first one get a 1/1 wedge, so it'll be 4 high and then 1 thick, and then place that around here like so. Keep going around like that, turn it, twist it, whatever. That's the right way, and then just keep placing them around in the corners, like that. Okay, so that should be a punching bag shape, and down here what you need to do is get a 1/1 times 1 wedge, and basically do the same thing as you did for the top, place them going around like a wheel kind of thing. Jeez, why is it doing that? Okay, that should be good. And do that going around these teeny tiles. If you want, you can make the punching bag shorter. You can either make it 4 studs high or 6 or 5, but I recommend 6 stud because I think that is a good height for a punching bag, or maybe 4 if you're looking for a smaller version which is the same size as you. It's annoying. Okay, do that as well. Just keep doing that. Where is the other one? Have I already done them? Or am I blind? Oh, already done them. I didn't even do the last one. Okay, so once you've done that, fill that in with redwood, then I'll show you how to do the last part, which is attach the wires to this like wall hanger thing. Okay, so my file corrupted when I was doing this part, which is always fantastic, but what you need to do for these wires is basically put 2 small floors at the end of this like post here, and then once you've done that, like 2 layers of small floors there, go and get a wire and then drag it down in the middle. So drag it down from the small floor to like the middle, a teeny tile length, and then get 3 other wires and kind of make a tripod shape with the wire so it looks like it's hanging from the wall. Okay, so that's how you make a punching bag. To make a treadmill, what you need to do is basically go and get a funnel conveyor and 2 straight conveyors. Put the funnel conveyor at the end and then put 2 straight conveyors alongside it like so. And then once you've done that, go and get a 1/2 times 1 wedge and put 2 at the end like that. And then go and get a 1/2 wedge like that. And then put that at the end as well, so put it at the very end of the straight conveyor. So it's like the end of the treadmill. And then go and get a post. And then put 2 posts at the end of the funnel conveyor on these like grey bits, I mean the straight conveyors. And then once you've done that, you check something. Go and put, sorry for saying M a lot, a 2/2 wedge, like, can't really see where that is, near a post. It's a habit of saying it. I don't know, I can't stop saying it honestly. Otherwise there'd be no noise. Okay, so put 3 small tiles going along like that, where the posts are, so like level with the posts. I think they have to be 1 small tile inwards, so yeah. So you have to put them at the end of the post like so, 3 small tiles going across. And then once you've done that, where the wedges are, put them like 1 space away from the small floors that's in the middle. And then do this. Okay, so get 2/2 wedge and then put them in the middle of these small tiles, and then get a 2/2 times 1 wedge and put them in the middle of the small tiles like this, kind of like down there but 1 upwards from the wedges. So I'll show you the blueprints. And at the end of the post, place 4 teeny tiles going along for handlebars, same over here, like that. And then once you've done that, fill that post and that post in with white wood and the rest with brown wood. So I'll kind of show you the blueprints easier. So they're the ones down there, and that's the 2/1 wedges, like that. And put 2 posts at the end, like so. And then up here, put 3 small tiles going along here. 4 teeny tiles on each post, the handles, and then 2/2 wedges in the middle of these small tiles, and then 2/2 times 1 wedge. And then fill that in with wood, so white wood for the post and brown wood for the rest. And then I'll show you guys what to do next. Okay, so once you've filled all of that in, put 2 teeny tiles at the bottom of here to fill in these gaps which were made by the posts. Same with this side as well. And I'll get 2 wires and make 2 squares with them for like the control panels, maybe put some other wires in there. So yeah, next figure I'll show you guys how to make is a rowing machine. Okay, so the next figure I'm going to show you guys how to build is this exercise bike. Now instead of laying out the blueprints one by one, I'm going to show you like blueprint stages and then explain how to do it. because right now with the computer and everything, it just lags whenever I place blueprints. So I think it's easier just to lay out the blueprints first and explain them instead of watching it lag on the screen. So I think that's the best bet. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make this exercise bike and also this pulley thingy. I'm not sure what it's called, but you basically pull this down and then that weight lifts up there. I don't know if I pronounce weight correctly. And then this is a rowing machine. You can pull this and then this turns or something like that. And obviously we've got the other designs. Inspiration from Arodhoy in these ones, the weight and punching bag. I adapted his design slightly. Surprised this is as straight as it is with a wire. Hard to get wires properly straight. But yeah, thanks to Arodhoy for these adaptation designs, or I adapted them. I'll go ahead and check out his channel. Fortunately he doesn't upload anymore for some reason. I haven't seen him in God knows how long. Now I thought I would go on a VIP server for less lag, but there's people here already, and then I can't use my own VIP servers because other people are in it, so yeah. Also the treadmill, punching bag, weight lift. Hopefully for you guys who want to design a gym, now you can. You've got some items or equipment. Okay, enough rambling. Again, I'll link Arod's channel in the description. Okay, so for this exercise bike, what you need to do is measure out 4 teeny tiles going along, and then place another 2 layers of teeny tiles on top, and then you get a post blueprint. So it's going a post blueprint. You know, see what I mean? It should not take this long to load. But yeah, rotate it and then use a post blueprint to measure out the distance between the other teeny tiles, like so. And then once you've done that, like 4 units between each teeny tile, measure out 4 other teeny tiles, and then place another 4 on top. And then once you've done that, fill that middle 4 teeny tiles in with white, same over here, and also fill these end ones with brown wood. And then once you've done that, I'll show you guys how to do this part here, this one here. And then once I've done that, I'll show you guys how to do the seat and this thing, and then the pedals, which are the most annoying part, but you know, oh well. Okay, so do them first and then I'll lay out them other blueprints. Okay, so once you've filled them in there, what you need to do next is go and get a 1/1, that is 1 wedge. And at the edge, let's say, of this teeny tile right there, so it's 2 teeny tiles up, place a 1/1 wedge going up, and also another one in the middle there, so they're in the middle of the 2 white teeny tiles. And then over here, place another 1/1 wedge going up connected to the first one, and then another one there. And then once you place them, one's going up there, get a teeny floor blueprint. And then place them connected to the 1/1 wedges there. So place 2 of them like that. And then over here, go and get a 1/2 times 1 wedge. And then once you've done that, place that connected to the teeny floor so it goes down like so. You can see the blueprints there. So connect them like that. And then also place another 1/1 times, I think it's 2 wedge. Yeah, 1/2 times 1 wedge going down. And then once you've done that, like where that gap is, just place a small floor like so. And that should be like the middle part of it. And then once you've done that, fill the kind of outer thing in with white wood, so these blueprints there, going outwards, like that in with white wood. The same on this side as well, then with white wood. And then the small floor with brown wood. And then once you've done that, I'll show you guys how to do the seat and this part. And then the last thing I'll show you guys how to do is this pedal thing. Okay, so the next thing is to make the seat and the handlebars. So what you need to do is first at the end decide which side is which. So I've put my seat at this side. So obviously you'll probably be facing that side. So I'll place the seat at the right hand side of the treadmill, and I'm not sure which side that is for you, but it's this side for me. So whether the right hand side of the treadmill is or the left hand, I'm not sure which one you do it as. You can do it anyway. You can put the seat at this side or the handlebars at that side, but make sure that they're not on the same layer, otherwise it would just kind of look weird and one-dimensional. Okay, so the first part you'll need a 1/1 times 1 wedge, and then place one going upwards in the middle where the teeny tiles are. So like that, going upwards. And then place another 1/2 times 1 wedge going upwards, so it's like a triangle shape like that. And then once you've done that going upwards, in the middle, top of the 1/2 times 1 wedge, place the teeny floor, and then place another 2 teeny floors beside it like that. And then place a 1/1 times 1 wedge like around the teeny floors, like a diamond or hexagon kind of shape. So you do it like that. So one wedge, another wedge there, another wedge there, and another wedge there, in a triangle shape where the teeny floors are. And over here on, let's say, this second 1/1 times 1 wedge, again 1 unit away from the seat, or not next to the seat I guess, on the opposite side. Make sure it's on top of this 1/1 times 1 wedge. Place what's it called, a 1/2 times 1 wedge going up, as you can see. Now it would look better if you can glitch one of these wedges into here, but the thing is, I'm going to try and make items where people can actually make them without using glitches and that. But if you really want to do that and glitch a part into there, it would look a lot better. But yeah. Okay, for this one, place a 1/2 times 1 wedge going up, like an upside down one there. And then place another upside down one, another 1/2 times 1 wedge up there, like that. And then place another 1/2 times 1 wedge there, so it covers up the thing. Otherwise it would just be, it would just look like that, and that would look worse. So place one where them two are to connect them up. And where this is, place a teeny floor on top of this 1/2 times 1 wedge. And then once you've done that, place 2 teeny tiles like at the bottom of this teeny floor there, so the very bottom. And then place another teeny tile outwards from these 2 teeny floors. Make sure it's on the edge of it, and also on this side, as you can see, the handlebars there. And then place another teeny floor, like 1 teeny floor in from there for the handlebars. So to do, the best way to do that is just to place like a teeny floor on top of that, and then place another teeny floor there so you can connect it up. And then once you've placed them blueprints, the best bet with the colours is to fill these wedges in with white, and all the other top parts, like all the tiles and the teeny floor there, with brown wood. Same with this side, fill it in with brown wood as well. Now I'm not gonna bother filling in these blueprints. Instead I'll just show you guys how to do the what's it called, the pedals. So I'm gonna pause the video and then show you guys how to do the pedals. Okay, for the pedals, now this is probably the most annoying part. What you need to do is go and get, there's a teeny tile blueprint like that, and then kind of find a place on the exercise bike where you want the pedals to go. So I'm going to place a teeny tile there and kind of level them up, because you know placing teeny tiles is annoying. So I'm going to put my pedal, when it loads, about here. So then measure a teeny tile across like that. So I'm going to place my pedal at the bottom, and then place 3 teeny tiles on top of each other where you want the pedal to go, so like this. And then delete these other teeny tiles once you find out where you want the pedal to go. Okay, so my pedal's gonna go there. You can place it wherever you want. for my other pedal, I'm gonna do it like at this side maybe, or a bit higher up than the first one. Basically they're on the same kind of level, they're just different heights. So again, do this method, place the teeny tile at the bottom and then level them up to where you want the pedal to go. So I'm going to mine up to the fourth one, like that, and then place my one, let's just say here, like that, and then place another one there, and then another one there. So that's where my second pedal's going to go. Make sure to place it on the second layer of that wedge or small floor like there, and then delete the teeny tiles there because you don't need them. This is just so I'm not sure what it's called, but to help you place the blueprints. Okay, delete them. There's so many of them. Okay, now once you've done that, go and get a wire, and then where the middle is, like the middle teeny tile or the third teeny tile there. Did I pick up that wire? Okay, yeah, I did. Try and get the wire in the middle like a sandwich and then do this. So I think that's about the middle for the teeny tile. And then connect it to this, try and get straight or something. Like that. Again, I'm not going to do it perfect, but I'm just showing you kind of the idea. Mine's kind of diagonal, but try and get them straight from the middle, so do that for the pedal. And also do it for the other side as well. The blueprint's in the way. Okay, that's loaded. Then for this one, in the middle again, connect it to where you think that is straight. So I think mine's there. Middle one. Did it just save? Okay, no it didn't. And then once you've done that, that should be the bike done. Again, fill that in with white wood, like the wedges, and the rest of it like the top ones, these with brown wood for the seat and then brown wood for the handles. And that should be how you make an exercise bike. The next object I'm going to show you guys how to make is going to be this, and then this object here which has many small parts. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this and then show you guys how to make the rowing machine. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you guys how to make is this rowing machine. Okay, so for the rowing machine, this is a bit more technical with all the teeny tiles and everything. Okay, so the first thing you'll need to do is place 4 layers of teeny tiles on the floor like that. Then place another 4 layers of teeny tiles on top of the first layer of teeny tiles. So 4 layers of teeny tiles on the bottom going across, and then another layer of 4 teeny tiles going across. Then once you've done that, go and get a smooth wall blueprint and then put that in the middle. And then measure it out, so it's 8 units long, and then put a smooth floor at the end and then measure that out there, and that's 10 units long. And then you have to put another layer of teeny tiles at the end of them blueprints for reference. So another 4 layers of teeny tiles there, and then another 4 layers of teeny tiles there, so 10 units from each one of them, and they're lined up identically with the blueprints and everything. And then delete these reference blueprints like that. And then for these kind of stand things, what you need to do is measure 4 teeny tiles inwards and then place, come on, don't lag, then place a teeny tile blueprint at the end of that blueprint there, and then place another teeny tile blueprint next to it, and the same on this side. Measure 4 teeny tiles going inwards and place a teeny tile blueprint there, and then one next to it, in that teeny tile. And then on top, place a teeny tile on this middle one there, not on that one. Then also do it on that side as well. And then place another teeny tile on that side and that side. so it kind of makes it one teeny tile outwards from the bottom teeny tile. And then basically you just do the same on this side, but you add another layer of teeny tiles. So again, 4 teeny tiles inwards, and then same on that side, then place 2 teeny tiles there, and then another layer of teeny tiles, and then place one there and there, and the same over here, 1 teeny tile on top where the original one is, or the bottom one is, and then another one where there's another teeny tile on the bottom. And then once you've done that, what you need to do is fill the 2 middle teeny tiles in with whitewood. Same with these like teeny tiles going upwards. Then fill these middle teeny tiles in with whitewood too. And then these teeny tiles going upwards with whitewood. And these edge teeny tiles up there, here and here. Fill them in with brownwood. This is a long tutorial, but you know. And then once you've done that, I'm going to show you guys how to make this part, which should hopefully be easier. Okay, for the next part, what you need to do is, let's just say, these are the blueprints, so you need to place a short smooth wall on top of the, let's just say, wow, so much lag. You need to place the short smooth wall on top of these like teeny tiles there, so it's at the edge there. If you're not sure of the reference, it will be lined up with these bottom teeny tiles there. All you have to do to make sure it's right is just go and get a smooth wall, a smooth floor, small floor, and to make sure it's lined up, make sure the small floor is lined up with these bottom teeny tiles, and then if that's correct and then this is lined up, then that's fine. And then once you've placed this smooth wall there, place a small floor at the end of it like that, and that should be that. And then going upwards, place 1/2 times 1 wedge going across like that, and then another one going across there, so 2 going up, and then also place another 2 going up at the end of this small floor as well. And then once you've done that, place 2 1/1 times 1 wedges on there like that, so to fill in these gaps, so it look like, you know, that, like stairs basically, and it kind of has a diagonal arc. And then once you've done that, when you come to this part, make sure to place, let's just say, I'll do the blueprints here because this is kind of tricky. Place 2 teeny floors on top of this, so it'll be 1 unit up like that, so it goes upwards, and then place another 2 teeny floors 1 unit away like that, and then another 2 teeny floors on top. Basically just do this in like a cross shape as usual to make like some kind of wheel, and just do this. So place teeny floors in like a cross shape as a wheel thing. Obviously make sure to place them like on top of these teeny tiles there, like the blueprints, not at the side of it obviously. So you'll be placing yours in the middle of these, of course. I'm just doing it outside because I can't place mine there. So place teeny tiles in a cross shape like that, so at the end, then another teeny tile on top of there and there and there like that, as you can see the blueprints. And then go and get a 1/1 times 1 wedge, and then place them on the corners to fill up these things. You just love when you do this. Place them wrong. Okay, like that. And then go and get it again. Rotate it and then fill in these gaps to make like a circular wheel. And then do it at the bottom as well. Not sure if did I fill in that blueprint there? Must have not done. Okay, so fill in the bottom ones as well to make a wheel, and rotate, then just fill in these bottom ones. Like this. Okay, so once you've done this wheel shape, Make sure to fill that in with like white wood, so fill the outside of the wheel with white wood, fill this part of the wedges with white wood, and then the smooth wall with white wood. And of course make sure to do it on these teeny tiles, like place them blueprints on them teeny tiles instead of like outside of it. So like where I've placed the smooth wall, just do it here. Obviously it would look weird if you did it like that. And then in the middle of this like wheel shape, make sure to put 2 teeny tiles in the middle and then fill that in with brown wood. And then once you've done that, I'll show you guys how to make the seat and the handle thing as well, or the screen thing. Okay, so next what you have to do once you've done that part is here, like 1 block away from the end, place 2 teeny tiles along here, and then another layer of teeny tiles. And then once you've done that, place a small tile on top of them teeny tiles, and then 2 teeny tiles at the end of the seat. And then fill the seat in with white wood. So the seat will be the small tile and the 2 teeny tiles at the end, and then fill them 2 teeny tiles there with brown wood, and then also them 2 teeny tiles there with brown wood. Now for the screen, this is optional, it's up to you whether you do it to whether it looks good or not. Place a 1/1 times 1 wedge on top of this teeny tile there, and then place another 1/1 wedge there like that, and then another one on top, so there's 3 1/1 wedges there. And then over here you'll need to place 3 teeny tiles, so place a teeny tile at the end of this 1/1 times 1 wedge, 1 teeny tile going outwards from the 1/1 times 1 wedge, so it's 1 teeny tile outwards, and then another teeny tile there, so there'll be 3 teeny tiles there for the screen. And also make sure to fill that in with brown wood. And then once you've done that, I'm going to show you what to do with the rope, and then show you guys how to make this thing. Now beware, this has many parts to it, so it might take a while to fill in that. Okay, so once you've done that, I'm going to show you how to do the last bit of this machine. Okay, so once you've filled all of that in, go and get a neon wire and a normal wire, and then go and get the normal wire, and then go over here and then place it kind of about here-ish. Has it disappeared? I'm not sure what happened. Okay, lagged then, just the normal stuff. Okay, so go about here, in the middle-ish, so I think that's about here for me. And then just kind of drag it down to where the seat is, so in the middle of the seat, so about, say about here, and then just place it like that. So then go and get a neon wire, and move, and then basically place it at the end of here, going to, I don't want that. Just near my neon wire, wherever it is, it disappeared somewhere. Grab that, but okay, there it is, finally, Jesus Christ. And then go and get the neon wire, and then place it somewhere about here, and then drag it across like so. And that should be the handlebars done of this rowing machine. That's how you make a rowing machine. And the next thing I'm going to show you guys how to make is this thing. Now there is 2 layers of teeny tiles on the floor, so beware, you might need a lot of parts. So basically I'm just going to split into this part and then do that frame and then this thingy. Hopefully it will work out and not use so much room. This part's probably going to be the most annoying though. Okay, I'm going to move on to show you guys how to make this. Okay, so for the final things, there's going to be quite a lot of blueprints as usual, but for the first part, place 2 teeny floors going up like this, and then once you've done that, go and get a 1/1 times 1 wedge, and then place it going across like that. and then place a post blueprint going across here like so, connected to this wedge blueprint. And then over here, let me see, next to the post blueprint, place 2 teeny floors like that. So I'll show you here, 2 teeny floors there. And then at the end, place another wedge blueprint going down like that, another 1/1 wedge blueprint, and then place another 2 teeny floors going down. That should be like a triangle or a zigzag shape, I'm not sure how to describe it, but like a arc shape. So start off by doing that first, following that pattern. And then underneath this, place 2 teeny tiles next to this teeny floor here, and then place another 2 teeny tiles next to it there, and then place 2 teeny floors going upwards after these 2 teeny tiles in the middle there. And then over here, place 3 teeny tiles going along until it reaches the end of this teeny floor, and then another layer of 3 teeny tiles going that way. So there's 2 layers of teeny tiles there, so 3 going along each side like that, until it connects to this end blueprint here. And in the middle here, like where this middle teeny tile is from this post or teeny floors, place 2 teeny tiles going outwards at each side like this, and then another 2 teeny tiles on top of them like this. And then once you've done that, over here, like in the middle, let's say teeny floor here where the post is, and this teeny floor, place 2 teeny tiles here on top of this like teeny floor, and then place another 2 teeny tiles at the end like that. And now that's all going to be filled in with whitewood. And this these blueprints are basically this part of the pulley thing. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do this part here, this round part. This is pretty easy as well. So all you need to do is go and get a post blueprint, wait for it, and then place the post blueprint on top of these 2 end teeny tiles, so like that, and then place another one on top, and then place another one there on the other side as well, like this. And then once you've done that, press B, go and get a wedge blueprint, so another 1/1 times 1 wedge. And then once this is loaded, any time now, okay, place a wedge on top of the post like that, and then another wedge on top of the post. And then go and get the teeny floor blueprint, and then place 3 going along these wedges, so to connect them up like this. And then once you've done that, fill this all in with whitewood. So what we've done here is done this like white frame and also the bottom frame here. There's a structure missing here, I'm going to have to fill that in again, but basically use a lot of teeny tiles. I'll give you a good look at the blueprint so you can see them, because this is a quite detailed one. And once you've done that, fill this in with whitewood. Then I'm going to show you guys how to do this part and that part, and then the last part would be like this part, because that's the most annoying thing. Okay, so fill that in with whitewood, then I'll show you guys what to do next. Okay, so once you've filled in these blueprints there, what you need to do next is at the end of like this teeny tile, go and place a small floor in the middle here, and then place another small floor on top of it, so like that at the end of this teeny floor here. And at the end of this small tile, place 2 teeny tiles there, and then another 2 teeny tiles on top. And this will be the seat, and fill the seat in with brown wood. And then over here, next to the seat, place 3 teeny tiles going up in the middle, like in the middle there, 2 units away from the like wedge. Over here, place 3 teeny tiles at the edge of this teeny tile, and the same on this side, so I'll try and show you the best I can. So where the 3 teeny tiles are going up, go across and then place a tile at the edge like that, and then place 2 more teeny tiles on top of it, the same over here. Place a teeny tile at the edge and then 2 more teeny tiles on top of it like that. And then fill the middle 3 teeny tiles in with white wood, and these teeny tiles here, the side ones, with brown wood. And then go over here and then place a small floor where this like little pivot is to rest on, and then place 5 teeny floors going around it, and this will be the weight thing. So place a small floor underneath this pivot thing where it holds it up there, where the 2 teeny tiles are, around this frame so it fits in the frame. And then once you've done that, fill this weight in with brown wood or whatever wood you want, and also fill the seat in with brown wood, these edge things with brown wood, and the middle 3 teeny tiles with white wood. And then once you've done that, I'll show you guys how to do them wires, which are probably the most annoying because wires are finicky and everything. Okay, for the last part, it's going to be the wires and this pulley thing. Okay, so place a small floor alongside these teeny floors like that, and then another 2 teeny floors there, and this is for the reference points for where the pulley thing is. And then down here, place 3 teeny tiles going along here, so the best bet is to place 1 at the bottom of this teeny floor here, so at the very bottom like that, and place 2 other teeny tiles alongside here for that, and then down here place another teeny tile and another teeny tile there like so. So make sure it's at the very edge there, these teeny tiles. And then once you've done that, go and delete these other blueprints like the teeny floor and other stuff. It's lagging. Just waiting. Okay, so I crashed, so I have to show you guys how to do the wire. First you have to place 2 teeny tiles on the middle teeny tile so you can have like a reference point. And then go and get a wire like this. Put in the middle about here. Press E and then drag it up to the end of the teeny tile like this. And then press F. Hopefully it looks good. And then delete the 2 teeny tiles. And do that. And then get the wire like this, and then put it on top of this here whenever it loads, like that, and then drag it across to about here and the middle-ish. I think this is about it, and then press F, and then that should be how you create the pull handle. You can also lower this if you want to. And then for the final part, what you need to do is go and get another wire, and then say about here-ish in the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let me see. Maybe for me it has to be perfect, kind of. Place it in the middle like that, and then drag it up, and then do this. Place it like that. I'm not gonna do mine super perfect. I'm just gonna do mine like this, and then go and get another one, and then do the same thing. Yes, I'm ignoring these people because I keep begging for access. And do that, and then just drag it up in the middle-ish. It even spell axe right, it spells it eeks. Eeks, what's an eeks? Yeah, a program maybe. And then that should be how you create a pulley machine, I think it is. Anyway, that's how you make all the gym items. So we've got the exercise bike over here, of course. We've got the rowing machine. We've got the pulley thing. If you know what this is called, please say. Let's see other things. I think they're over here. We've got a kind of functional treadmill. I mean, it works. Just have to keep a steady pace. And then over here we've got a punching bag which you can hang from the wall. Or if you want, you can hang it from the ceiling. We're just using that. You don't need a wall thing as well. Also, we've got a weight over here you can use to lift up. Anyway, that's all. If you want more tutorials or any suggestions for tutorials, then comment below. Hopefully this is useful and you guys can make maybe a functional gym or something. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching and bye.